Checking back in with the women's basketball team this week. We are here with assistant coach Cameron Tucker. Cameron, here we are already, final week of the regular season. So heading in, team is playing well. We've won 3 of 4. Just to talk a little bit about how the team is, hitting their stride at the right point of the season.
Yeah, I think, early in the season we were just so young we hadn't gelled yet. I think right now we're really starting to see the benefits of the talent that we have, and now we're starting to gel. So our, just the way we're playing is playing so much better. I would say part of it too is shot selection. We are taking much better shots. We're making, taking a lot longer in the shot clock to go and attack more. So right now we're getting the right shots from the right people, and that's all contributing to our 3 wins out of 4 here.
So let's talk a little bit about last week. 2 victories, kind of different ways of going about it. In the Butler game, we get ahead. They come back. We keep our composure and earn the win.
Yeah.
And so let's talk a little bit about that one.
Yeah, I think in the Butler game, we stayed in it. Our offense kind of was hit and miss, but our defense kept us in the game. We were playing great defense the entire weekend, as the Valpo game shows. But yeah, against Butler, we got that big lead, and they were missing a lot of their threes. We were really defending the 3 really well, and they just made it close at the end because they hit 2 really clutch threes to bring it back. And then, in the past few games that have been close, we've really struggled in finding what we want to go to. And in the Butler game, we got it done at the end, which was a great thing to see.
And you jump into that Valparaiso game, put the Clamps down 31 points, the fewest points allowed by our team ever. 22% shooting was the second lowest. What was it about that game where everything just came together defensively?
I'm not sure. I think part of it was just we were communicating a lot more effectively. Our kids have been quiet all year long, and that's something we've really had to try to fight against as a coaching staff. And I saw them really switching aggressively, talking about stuff on the court, which is nice to see. And again, great growth out of our team, a young team.
Heading into the final week here then, sitting in 7th place in the league standings, you kind of look at what's left. Unfortunately, we can't catch up to the 6th place in the standings, so you're looking at a first-round game on Monday. Now you want that to be a home game. So you're sitting with 2 games left. You're playing UIC, you're playing Loyola. How do you approach those games, kind of knowing what you need, especially considering they're kind of payback games because they beat us at home earlier on this season?
Yeah, I think we're approaching them as not must-wins, but we're telling our kids we've really got to go out and be aggressive and try to get these wins because those standings make a big difference. Right now, if we get that 7th seed, we're not traveling to Green Bay right away if we win the play-in game. We'll be going to either Wright State or Detroit, who we've played much better against. And as you've seen through the Horizon League, Green Bay's, they're not winning as dominantly as they have in the past. Detroit beat them earlier. Youngstown almost got them. So we feel like, we can really take care of business here in the last 2 games. It'll set us up for an easier path to the championship game in the Horizon League tournament.
Absolutely. A little bit about the players. Sammy Tucker shared the Horizon League Player of the Week award this week. She scored a 500th point earlier this season and now grabbed her 500th rebound and seems to be playing a lot better here down the stretch.
Yeah, Sammy's a great kid and a great player, and she was a little inconsistent to start the year, but you'd always see those 20-point games. I know she had one against Western Michigan, and she's just trying to find her place, I think, a little bit. She's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in the offense, and this weekend she was a lot more aggressive in attacking. When she really lowers that shoulder and goes to the basket, there's not too many people that can stop her, and now she's shooting, I think, 40% from 3 in conference. Those are all great things because, a guard can't guard her down low and a forward can't guard her out high. So, or in, either way. But those things contribute to her being such a great player. She's so versatile. She can play inside and out. And I'm very happy for her to get the Player of the Week.
A very young team this year, as we've already discussed. In fact, a couple of freshmen, main starters on the team. Kiki Wilson just recently set the freshman assist record, and if you run the numbers, I have a note in our game notes that's over 70% of the minutes and over 70% of the starts have come from freshmen and sophomores. Obviously the experience helps them, but kind of what does that say about our team at this point in the season?
I think it says that we're a scary team. We're young, but we have that talent. And early in the year, we were just trying to find ourselves. And now I think the team's really just starting to bond. They know who's going to be at the certain spot. They know who they need to go to late in a game. and they know kind of how to pass to each other a little bit better. And those are all going to contribute to a scary team. I really wouldn't want to play us right now because I think we're really starting to play very effectively together.
Thanks for your time this week, and good luck in these final 2 games of the regular season.
Thanks, Chris.